Very good morning, students. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to see letter writing. Okay, letter writing. What is letter writing, and what are all the types of letter writing, and what is the format of letter writing? We are going to see. Okay, shall we see now? Okay, what is letter writing? What is a letter actually? A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another person, generally via post. So we will send letter through post. If someone wants to write a letter or send message to another person means what we should do? We should write a letter with the address and post it in the post office. Okay. And then what will the postman do? He will deliver the letter to the receiver. Send it. So this is called letter writing. So letter is a communication in written form. Now, what are the types of letter? Do you know that? We have two types of letter. Formal letter, informal letter. Okay. What's a formal letter? Formal letter we write for business or professional purpose. Okay. Second point is we have to write that in simple language. And we write for government and for complaining things. Okay. And the informal letter is a personal communication and it's a casual or emotional tone. So we have to write the language in casual or emotional tone. We write for our family, friends, uncle, aunt, etc. Okay. See how to write a formal letter. Okay. So the format of the formal letter is, number one format is, first you have to write down the sender's detail. Sender's detail means name and address of the sender. That means if you are writing means you have to write your name and address. And the second one is date. Date you have to write with month and year. And the month first letter should be in capital. If all the letters should be in capital means no problem. So here for example 26th January 2020. Okay. And then third part is receiver's detail. So you have to write down the receiver's name and address whom you are going to write. Okay, that is very important. Otherwise the letter won't receive to the particular person. The letter won't send to the particular person. Next one is salutation. Salutation means just you are writing dear sir or madam. If it's a madam means you put madam. If it's a sir means just write sir or madam. Next one is subject. Here subject means what the letter is about. Okay, what are you going to write in the letter? Next one is body part. Body part of the letter means here only you are going to write on the actual message. It comes under, it has three parts. First part is introduction, main content and summary. So in introduction you have to write purpose of the letter, why you are writing. Main content, all detailed information you have to write. Summary, you have to summarize that. Okay. And the next thing is complimentary clause. So you have to write that you are faithful, you are sincere. So you have to write yours faithfully, yours sincerely. So both you can write. Okay. And then finally you have signature. So you have to write your name and sign. Okay. And your designation. Okay. You can write your designation also. So this is the format of the letter. Okay. Number one is sender's detail, name and address. Number two is date with month and year. Number three is receiver's detail, name and address of the receiver. Number four is salutation. And number five is subject, what the letter is about. And six is body. Body part has three parts, you know that. Then seventh one is complimentary clause. And then eighth one is name and sign. Okay, students. Now we are going to see a sample letter. Here is a letter. Write a letter to the editor of a newspaper on the issue of bad condition of roads in your locality. Okay, you have in your area there is a bad condition of roads, so you are going to write a letter. So what is the first one? Sender's address. That is your address you have to write. Okay. So here is a sample letter, so it's a sample address. Okay. So sender's address. and then date. Date 26th January 2020. You can write today's date, whatever it is. Okay. And then you have to write down the receiver's address, to whom you are going to write. So that is receiver. The editor, Divya Bhaskar, because the newspaper editor, no. So you have to write that. After that, what you have to write? Yes, salutation. Dear sir. Okay. And then you have to write down the subject. What is the letter about? You have to write. Subject is regarding bad condition of roads. So I am going to write about bad condition of roads. Here it's a sample. Then body of the letter you have to write. Body of the letter has 3 parts: introduction, main content, summary. So how you will write the body of the letter? First we are going to write the introduction. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the bad condition of roads in our locality. So this is introduction. Then content is: the condition of roads is completely unacceptable. It has countless potholes, making the purpose of the road a big failure. Moreover, things get even worse during the rainy season, when potholes are not visible due to the poor drainage system and the area becomes heavily accident prone. The road users and especially residents are facing a lot of inconvenience due to the pathetic road condition. So this is, next one is summary. Okay. It would be good if you publish this in your newspaper, and the concerned authority will see the gravity of this matter and some measures will be adopted to improve the condition of roads. I hope that you consider the request of the residents of this area and take proper action. So this is the whole body of the letter. Okay. So you can write in a simple and you can write simple words. Okay, no problem. And then last, what do you have to write? Yes. After that, yours faithfully or yours sincerely you have to write. Then you have to sign it, and you have to write down the name and sign it. Okay, below that. So this is the letter. Body of the letter, it has given body of the letter, but you should not write body of the letter. You have to write down the whole paragraphs. Okay, so we couldn't show in the same screen, no. Okay, let's revise. What is the letter? We have seen what's a letter. Letter, written message, conveyed from one person to another person. So it's a communication. Then 2 types of letter, formal and informal, we have seen. Then we have 8 types of format. Send it. So see this. First one is sender's address, date, receiver's details, salutation, subject, body, complimentary, name and sign. We have seen. Send it. So if you are going to write the formal letter, means you have to follow all the things. Okay, you have to write in your own words. Okay, actually in the sample letter it has some new different words. If you want that, you can check the dictionary and you can write. Okay, thank you students. We will see in the next class.